And I am hot. Hey y'all, this is Amos, aka Chicago for SiliconTV.com. Check this out, y'all. I ran into some motherfucker from Chicago. Hey, where I'm from, you know what I mean? What's your name?
My name's Ingrid.
Ingrid, and your?
Mike.
So how long you guys been together?
For about 4 years.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. So what part of actually did y'all meet? On the south side, north side, west side, what?
We met on the east side actually.
Oh wow, east side. I used to stay on the east side.
Yeah,
Southeast.
Yeah, like what's that? Like 71st or something.
Oh, 7 over there in the Ingrid area. Yeah, east. Yeah,
East side,
yeah. I used to stay on 74th and Colt.
Oh, okay.
Like a couple of blocks from the way.
Yeah, it's true of that. So I'm finna get to a question, you guys. All right, they got this doomsday shit going on. You're supposed to be dying and shit. What is up with that? Do y'all believe in that doomsday, the Mayans prediction?
Not doomsday, but it's definitely a time for a change.
Right.
In consciousness, meaning conscious in what you're doing, where your life is headed, what you're a part of.
Right.
We have the government, we have the people,
right.
We have unseen entities as well.
So you believing that the Mayans prediction is correct, or do you believe this world finna end or whatever?
Well, I think the world as we know it, with capitalism and consumerism, that is ending.
Oh, okay.
That in itself, when you don't have anything and you can't buy anything,
right,
you'll see quickly that you're not part of that consumerism. You can't go and buy what you want, so then really you're not a part of this.
Oh, okay.
So it's time to change. It's time to find another way. If you're wearing somebody else's hair,
for somebody else's nails,
somebody else's nails.
Say be real, 100, right?
It's just because it's time. It's not because I'm doing what I'm doing.
Right.
You got to know it's not about that.
Right.
It's about real, true happiness in this.
So what's your name again?
Michael.
Mike. Hey, Mike. You kind of like you gonna give people an insight. So let me get a female perspective about this doomsday and Ingrid, right? And what's going on? Do you believe in like you gonna get it karma and this is doomsday and you know I don't know what's happening?
Well, I'm basically in agreement to what Mike here says.
Oh, okay.
100%, but there's also a flip side to this thing. The alignment is still going on. Pole shift is still happening in spite of people, you know, there's supposed to be this cataclysmic thing that's going on. I think it's all going on always, all the time, at the same time. It's just heightened in different spots on the planet at different times, and there will be a time where it will be heightened in particular spots where people didn't think that it would be heightened or it would actually happen.
Right.
Where it would wake people up, wake humanity up to destroy humanity and egotism and consumerism and capitalism, because how many different type of cars do you need? How many different type of can openers do you need?
Right, it's wasteful spending and all that stuff.
Right, wasteful spending, useless eating. We're very much into movies, and
right.
in a lot of these movies, they are basically letting you know from a socio-economic level and a sociological level, cultural level, from a spiritual level, that there are entities.
That's true.
Underneath the Van Allen belt that has tapped into the frequency of electricity, which is what everything pretty much rides here on, even your body, to be able to tap into the psychological aspects, the consciousness and the unconsciousness of people's minds.
So you saying that the Mayans might have tapped into something?
Well,
a spiritual and existing, because most people said that it was like aliens talking to the miners. They built their land on swamp land and all that old crazy stuff.
Well, I mean, if you have to be a fool to think that you're the only living beings in a great amount of infinite space.
That's true.
Galaxies and black holes. You're a fool to think that you're the only, and not only a fool, but you're quite arrogant to think that you're the only beings to live and breathe and be able to function and do things. And people have been existing, entities have been existing for billions and billions of years, in spite of what the government, academia, association has been telling us. We also know that a lot of the information that's being put out is 50% is a lie, 50% is truth, to keep the general population going back and forth with each other, so we'll never really know what the truth is and not reading between the lines. So this Mayan situation of destruction there's many ways to destroy things, and there are many ways to destroy things on different levels. It doesn't mean that it's going to be right in your face at that time on that date, but it does mean that there's destruction that is happening subconsciously and consciously to people. For instance, if you're like the war that's going on right now,
right? The war.
You know,
do you think that's the signs of times? Anything?
Well, of course. I mean, if you're able to take over languages and speech and writing, and you can basically put your own book out and your own story out on what's to happen and prophesy that and make it happen because you have the technology and the power, the resources to do it, because you've gotten and gained all that through the destruction of many other people.
Okay.
So once you gain that power, you can basically say what you want and make it so.
Okay, so y'all have this perspective from Ingrid and Michael. They are from Chicago, my hometown. Woohoo! Yeah. All right, this is Amos, aka Chicago for SiliconChief.com. You heard of this, my first interview on the Mayan prediction that the world's supposed to end, and there's more to come, you guys. So if you see this video next week, the Mayans lied. A lie.
There's many ways to destruction. There's many ways to rise, and it's just on an unseen level right now.
Okay, I can go with that. All right, this is Amos, and I'm out of this motherfucker, y'all. I'll holla.